Hello, let's talk brows. I've had a few questions from a few different people and we might as well address it. I have nothing done with my brows. They are just naturally fairly full, but that does not mean that I don't like to spruce them up and kind of give them just a little bit more shape, especially because I notice like the hairs kind of like to fall down versus stay up. So with that being said, we have some essentials to kind of get us started. I like to use the line brush from Seint. And with that, I like to use the Stay Spray. And you can use water. I just always have my Stay Spray handy. Then next, the brow wax. And then an eyeshadow color or maybe your contour color. It just depends on what color matches with your brows. But I like the color Trust. And it's an eyeshadow color. And I can use the Stay Spray with that. And I feel like it gives me longevity throughout the day. So first we're going to take our brush and start from our nose here and go up. This is where our brows should be starting. The corner of our eye right here. Mine are fairly close to that, so that's good to go. But if you are looking for a starting point, kind of from the outside corner of your nose, this inside spot of your eye forward or up. See this line we've got going on here? All right, that's where we're starting. Next, take your brush and go to the highest point of the brow bone that you can feel right here, this brow bone. That's where we want to take the arc of our brow. So right here. Mine kind of naturally start to curve down right there. I just want to add a little bit more of an arc right up here. And that's generally where you will want to do the same. Next, take your your line pencil here and go to the outside corner of your eye socket. Okay, mine naturally, again, kind of end right there. So it gives you guys a good visual in case you don't have that. You can see line, line, line. The male lady is here. So he thinks he needs to guard the house if you hear our dog barking. So that's our guide though. Boom, boom, boom. All right. To get good color, take your Stay Spray, water, whatever, mist it on the tip of your brush so it's damp. Lightly tap into your shadow color or contour, whatever. Okay, I like to take and draw a line underneath. So I'm going to start from right out here, going towards the arc of my brow. All right, now we're going to take and draw a line above. Oh, and of course, Maverick's up. Okay, I'm going above where the hair actually starts. Do you see? We kind of created that fake arch of our brow right here at that outside point, that highest point. Next, take your pencil and then we just kind of start gently and lightly draw some lines. Just kind of fill in, but see, I'm leaving some spaces there because generally your hair, like over here, your hair isn't completely filled in. So if we leave a little space here, that's totally fine as well. I personally see this gap here and I'm gonna kind of take my brush and gently kind of fill that in. Then I like to take my brush, tap into my color again, and kind of gently flick downwards with my brush here. Can we see the comparison between this one now and this one? Looking pretty good. If you want to soften it up, take your spoolie end, just take it and kind of brush it up, brush it out. You'll see, okay, you can see where I drew the line. And so maybe I want to fill that in. Again, take it in the same direction of your hair. And brush it up. And then this kind of brush down and out. Alrighty. Next, we're going to use our brow wax to set these bad boys. And if you feel like you need to fill in more and more, do that. You know, maybe there's a little spot right here where I got a little heavy-handed. Go in like after you've lined everything else and just kind of gently fill that in. The whole illusion we're creating is that we have these magnificent brows that maybe we don't have in real life. And you want your color of your, whatever you're filling it in with to be as natural as kind of the brow color and your hair color. That's a personal preference, but also a general guideline that you don't want your brows to be black if your hair is super naturally blonde or color blonde or whatever. But also at the same time, it wouldn't look good if I came in with too light of a color on my very dark brows. So play around with the colors if you need to. Otherwise, stay as natural as you can. But next up, we're going to take, you can take water, your stay spray, whatever, some sort of misting product. Mist it onto your spoolie end of your brush here. Use the brow wax. And the brow wax kind of might look like it's dried out. It is a wax, so it kind of absorbs moisture when it's more humid out. It dries out when it's less, but that's okay. We're just taking our spoolie end, rubbing it in the wax, kind of creating that waxy product. And then I like to go up first, up, and then kind of take that motion up and out. Rub it in again, and then I'm kind of brushing away but down at the same time on this lower side. And see, there's that little mark right there. That's a part where I want to fill that in just a little bit more. So I might come back with my shadow color. Just to create that arc. All right, I like that. All right, and you can see they're already pretty set in place. And you can see that I have a few loose ones that need to be waxed. Don't worry about it. Some people are not into waxing, plucking, whatever. It's brows. All makeup looks are whatever floats your boat. So roll with it. Okay, we're going to move on to the next side just for another tutorial here. Again, wet the end of your brush. Lightly tap into the color that you're using. As I mentioned, I use the color Trust. And then I'm going to start from the inside corner. Oh, and we've got some nice shadow or mascara. That's okay. I'm going to the point up here. And then down. Going on the top now. And I wanted to take that line inside corner to the top of my brow. So you can make them as thick as you want, but I would recommend something smaller, probably where you can see like your natural hair being. And leaving it at that. All right, now this is a little dark underneath here. So I'm going to just take my finger and kind of blend that out. But I'm also going to just take my brush, create some strokes and I catch myself looking down. If you can keep your face straight on, that's going to give you the most natural look of your brow. All right, and then make sure you kind of come out to the end of your eye socket. So I should bring mine down just a little bit more. There we go. There. All right, same thing. Spraying a little mist, whatever, onto my spoolie end, rubbing into the wax. Just that's all we're doing. Okay, now I'm coming up. And then I like to go down. Kind of down and back. And now I don't want those completely. All right. This is still maybe a little bit too much on the bottom there. So I'm just using my finger to wipe it away. That's the thing about makeup and your beauty is you can do whatever you feel like looks good on your face. These seem really dark right now because I haven't done my brows a whole lot, but that's okay. They look good. I would maybe brush this one up just a little bit more. And then I just want to bring that one out just a little more natural. And there we go. So that's how we do brows. Keep your angles kind of in mind. Line underneath, line up above, and then take that down to the outside corner to create your bottom lines. It's simple. I mean, once you start playing around with it, do it like on the weekends, get comfortable. Then when you want to wear your brows like done for an event or like day night or something, girls' night, you feel confident in the fact that you can do them. So there we go. Brows. Any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'm happy to answer them.